Hey, welcome to Geeky Faucets. I'm Amy Dale.
And I'm Christine Lucasavage.
And today's episode 60, and we're continuing our topic of 1984 movies.
Because there's so many good ones.
So many. It's amazing. So, continuing where we left off.
Okay, so I really want to talk about, I always just called it Buckaroo Banzai, but the entire title is The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension. Now, I don't really know what to say about this movie. It's really, really weird. The guy, Peter Weller, is the guy who stars in it, who is also the original RoboCop. So, there's that. But it's really, yeah, there's aliens in it. I don't even know. I don't even remember it. But here's the thing. This is what solidifies my place in all of geekdom. So, I was an ice skater as a kid growing up. And my favorite ice skating routine was to the theme song of Buckaroo Banzai. Anyway, and I remember specifically, shut up.
I think that's amazing.
No, so I skated to it, but all the judges were like, wow, that's such great music. I'm like, yeah, because nobody has skated to it, because probably nobody's ever seen that movie.
Right.
And at the end of the movie, this is the greatest, because they all start walking, and they're all like totally, because you know when people when like dudes walk together in a group and they're walking, they kind of look awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's where the music is set to. Although,
are they walking away from an explosion?
No, but that would have been amazing. I think, and it doesn't matter, but whatever. And so my very first competition I ever did with this program, they had a curtain over here, you know, because it was whatever. And I skated by it, and I totally caught my toe pick on the curtain and tripped. Still won though.
Wow.
I know.
That's how good she is.
But anyway, so yes, I skated to the music of Buckaroo Banzai. So look it up. It's the end credits. You will not regret this music that you will listen to. It's awesome. You kind of like regret seeing the dudes in their clothes because it's bad 80s, like, yikes. But, no, you didn't even understand. That was my favorite ice skating routine because it was
I love that. It's so obscure, right? Like,
it's totally obscure.
And cool music.
Nobody, because everybody was always singing like Disney music, and I'm like,
We played the other day when we were in the car. Where were we going? Was it on our way to Anime Land? When we played the Attack on Titan theme song, but
which
there's
was
like
so
an
good
orchestration. There's like a version where an orchestra does it, and it's Anna and I really like Attack on Titan, and the theme song. So animes have this thing where I'm sorry, I'm off topic a little bit, but animes have this thing where they change theme songs halfway through a season. I don't understand this. Someone please explain it to me. But you get really attached to a theme song, and you'll be like, yeah, this is the theme song. Yes, our show's on. And then like the next time you watch a show, you're like, wait,
what's going on?
What just happened? Why? What? And the art's all different and everything.
That's really weird.
I don't know why they do
Somebody
that.
please explain that to us, because I'd like to know too.
But they did that but the first theme song on Attack on Titan, I love. And there's a version where it's on orchestra. And Christine was like, I want to skate to this. This is such good music.
I know. See, that should be a thing. Skating to nerd music. The next Olympics, it'll be a thing you watch.
You watch.
Yeah, Buckaroo Banzai.
Conan. Did you see Conan?
Heck yes, we did. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Come on, you know my family by now.
True.
Of course we saw Conan.
I've never seen it.
What?
No, I haven't.
It's Arnold Schwarzenegger huge.
Yeah, like right after Mr. Universe or something, right?
Dude.
He's big and...
Dude, and then it led to like Red Sonja and all those. No?
Sorry.
My brother named his mountain bike Red Sonja because it was red and big.
I don't even know what that is. Sorry.
Well, anyway, yes, Conan was... It was Conan. I mean, I don't know. It was Conan.
It was Conan.
But it was good. I mean, like I said, I could be blocking out lots of bad parts, but I remember my family watching it a lot.
Yes.
Like, I don't know. And Terminator, along the same lines as Conan, because it's Arnold.
I'll be back. I love Terminator. Actually, Terminator 2 I liked better, to be honest. But Terminator, the original Terminator,
the music in Terminator.
really good and terrifying.
I totally had a crush on the dude, the kid.
Reese, is that his name?
No.
The kid.
Was it?
Wait, the kid. What kid? You mean in the second one?
I don't know. Whoever the kid was.
Yes.
The kid who was supposed to save the world.
You're talking about John Connor. You're talking about him as a kid.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, no, that was the second one. Yeah. The first one is
no,
where...
I thought he was in the first one.
I don't think he would have been born in 1984. Just so you know. Are you talking about the one where the cop is like, have you seen this boy? And then he's like going around. Yeah, that's
But what
the
was
second
his
one.
name in real life?
Eddie something? Oh my word.
I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. But I thought he was
I don't
cute.
know.
He's kind of dirty now, but he's
Okay, Beverly Hills Cop.
awesome.
Eddie Murphy, right? Yeah, Eddie Murphy.
And Judge Reinhold.
Oh yeah.
His partner. Oh my word, those two together. I love that movie. There's like that movie's hilarious.
And the music you must have loved.
Oh, of
right?
course, yes, absolutely. And then Police Academy, along the same lines as Beverly Hills Cop, just as funny. I watched every single one of them.
And it had that guy that could make all the sounds.
all the I always wanted to be that guy.
I did too. I just tried to, and no.
He's just, I don't know. He's just
He's
really
wicked
funny.
talented. It's really cool.
Yeah, all the Beverly Hills Cops are all worth watching.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot of police academies as well.
Well, there's only 3 Beverly Hills Cops, and police academies, there's like 7 or 8.
It's kind of ridiculous. But
yes, but it's worth it.
And
it's like slapstick, and I love slapstick.
We mentioned Footloose, but I feel like I need to talk a little bit more about Footloose because it was one of my favorite movies as a
I don't know
youngster.
if I've actually ever seen it all the way through.
Oh my word. So it's based on a true story in a small town in Oklahoma where it was illegal to dance. Or dancing was illegal. And yeah, it is such a good movie. Yeah, I loved it and they had the soundtrack memorized, and that was the music I loved. Footloose soundtrack. Oh yeah, it's good.
Well,
and the part where they're trying to teach the country guy to get rhythm.
Yeah, well, I watched The Toxic Avenger, so
I was busy dancing to Footloose
with my mop. Oh, and then Top Secret. We can't forget about Top Secret. I don't remember when I saw it the first time I saw that, but I'm like, what if this movie's stupid? Like, the picture on the front is a cow in boots. Like, who would want to watch that movie? Well, I did, and it was awesome. Val Kilmer's in it, and he was really, really
funny.
cute.
It's like a Naked Gun-ish type humor.
Yeah. Again, with like slapstick weird stuff, because slapstick, I'm pretty sure, is my absolute favorite.
I just introduced my 2 oldest, to Dumb and Dumber, which is not a 1984
gratuitous
movie,
farting
but
bathroom scene is my all-time.
I knew that was
there's
probably
2
one
of
of
them.
your favorites.
There's 2 farting scenes that are my all-time favorite, and that's one of them.
What's the other one?
It's in Down Periscope. When they're in the submarine and they're supposed to be quiet and they're on the bottom and the chef is eating beans, and all of a sudden he goes.
Christine loves farting scenes.
You know what? They start smelling it. They're like.
They're in a submarine. That's a horrible place to have bad gas.
Well, you see the submarine here, and then there's another here because they're looking for the other sub, and they're like, "Was that an explosion?" I'm so
Down
sorry.
Periscope. You guys can look that one up for some quality fart humor.
Probably not worth your time.
I actually, when I watched Dumb and Dumber, you know the part I love is our pets' heads are falling off. That was my favorite line when the bad guys come in and decapitated his bird. And then
but he's
Jim Carrey gets frustrated and he's like, "Our pets' heads are falling off." And he's like, "Oh."
You know the beginning song in the movie when they're driving their muttmobile and the reggae sounding song or whatever? I wanted that song so bad. So I bought the whole like Apache Indian CD because the guy who sings the song is Apache Indian. So I bought it, and it turns out, dude's awesome because I love.
Wait, Apache Indian is the name of his band?
Mm-hmm.
Or is he Apache Indian?
No. I think he's Punjabi because his music is Punjabi. Indian music, and like one of my very favorite songs is by him. It's because I discovered it on that album.
Thank
so
you,
Apache.
Dumb and Dumber.
I know. Anyway,
We got off topic. Dune.
I never saw it.
I never saw it either, but I read half the book.
I heard that book's boring.
I actually really enjoyed the half that I read, but then I had a friend who was leaving the country, and they needed a book to read, and I was like, "This one's really good, and I'll just go buy it again from a used bookstore." And then, of course, if you wait long enough to where you forget what's happened in the first half, then you don't want to go back and invest all that time into the first half again because you've already read it.
Yep.
So enough time has to pass where I can read it again, where I don't feel bitter about the fact that I have to reread the first half.
Yes, I understand.
But yeah, no, I enjoyed the part that I read. 16 Candles.
I don't know. I never saw it.
I know I saw it. It's a classic. It's very classic 80s teen romancy.
Isn't that the Brat Pack? Is that one of a Brat Pack movie?
Well, I think it's Molly Ringwald and what's his name? It's got 3 names, dude. I think.
No, I have no idea.
Anyway, it was good. It wasn't my favorite 80s.
Well, those aren't your kinds of movies, though. So there's nobody like shooting aliens.
True, but let me just tell you what happened last night. This is a little known fact about me, okay? You may not even know this, I don't know, but this is off topic again. But Sense and Sensibility with Kate Winslet and Alan Rickman is one of my favorite movies. I know.
That's
I don't
a love
like
story.
I know, and I don't like those kind of movies. I don't like those. I just don't. One of my best friends loves the 9-hour BBC Pride and Prejudice, and she loaned it to me one time, and I was like, do you have a gun to go with it as well? Because I'm going to want to off myself if I watch this whole thing. So last night, my daughter, who's very like me, I was like, we should watch this movie because actually I know how you feel, but trust me, it's really good. And she loved it, and we watched it together.
Can
and I was
Alan
like,
Rickman be romantic?
he's my favorite in that movie.
Really?
Oh my word, I love him so
I'm gonna have to borrow that from you
much.
because I can't imagine him being romantic.
I love him. So
'Cause
he's
I
my
can-
favorite character in that movie.
Because Robin Hood.
Yes.
I'm gonna cut his heart out
With a spoon.
And then Snape. Like romance is
And
not
Die
something-
Hard. See, Anna loves
He's in
Alan
Die
Rickman.
Hard?
He's the baddie in Die
I don't
Hard.
remember that at all.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy
That
is
kid.
super like versatile.
I know.
I had no idea.
And he's brilliant. And so Anna
I'll
loves
have
him
to
because
watch
of
it.
Snape. And so she wanted to watch.
Okay,
that.
I'm borrowing that from you.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
It's good. Okay, and then the last one.
Certainly
Is this the
not
last
least,
one?
yes.
Certainly not least. Oh my word. Splash.
That's Tom Hanks, right?
Tom Hanks.
With the mermaid?
Daryl Hannah. John Candy, I believe, was his brother.
I remember seeing it, but I don't remember the whole movie. I remember something sad happening in it.
Eugene Levy's in it.
Oh, I love that guy. He's also in Best in Show, speaking of.
I have to tell you, though, that was one of my favorite movies. And when I was a kid, I did not care about the plot, but she looked like a freaking real mermaid.
Yeah,
and
she
I
had
watched
hair.
it. Yes.
Oh my word,
And
her
I watched
hair.
it over and over again, and I was like, mermaids are totally real, dude. Look at that. That is so real. I was
should
like,
let
that girl's
Aspen
a
watch
mermaid.
that.
I know. But I watched it recently and realized that it's another one of those that has a little bit of sketchy stuff in it. So I was like,
It's so funny.
I know. I'm like, what? Anyway, so it was definitely up there in one of my favorite movies just because it was a mermaid. And I always wanted to be a mermaid.
I know, I kind of did too.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome, but whatever. Anyway.
But I wasn't that lucky. I didn't get born a mermaid.
I wonder if people in 1984 are like extra blessed because all these awesome movies came out in the year 1984.
People, what do you mean, born in 1984?
Yeah.
They're extra lucky people.
I don't really
How
know.
old would people? 30. They would be 30.
30-year-olds.
Okay. Yeah, because these movies are. Can you
The
guys
30th
believe
anniversary.
these movies are 30 years old?
Which is so weird. I don't even know, but
It makes me feel old, is what it does. I'm like, no, they can't be 30 years old, but they are.
yeah, I don't know.
It's
good movies
good.
though.
Really good movies.
You guys
So
need to at
1984
least
was a
watch
good
a
year.
few of them. Let us know what you think and if we're deluded because that could be the case because we kind of forget things a lot.
And if we forgot your favorite, we're sorry. But comment on Facebook and tell us what your favorite is, and we'd love to hear from you. And we'll see you next time.